Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Movie Night with the Youngs. I am one of your hosts, Nicole,
And I'm the other host, Brittany.
and we are back with another lightning round this week. So we
Woohoo!
did Home Alone this week. So
hmm
hopefully you all have watched it by now and are ready for our lightning round. If you have not, feel free to check us out on Home Alone, that original podcast as well. But let's get started in the lightning round.
What? That Home Alone, that original podcast? We'll put the link in the description for
Yeah,
you.
it's our original. It's an original, young original.
Okay, sure. It is a young. It is a young original.
It
It was
is.
just worded weird.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, aggression.
let's get started with our lightning round. So, first question is,
First question. Dun, dun, dun.
what would you do if you were home alone?
Oh, I mean, I'm super boring. I'm Home Alone. Wait, as a child or
No,
as an
this is as a
adult?
child.
Oh,
As
okay.
an adult? No.
I'm gonna give you both answers.
We didn't ask for that.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Um, as a kid, I probably would sneak into the fridge and get, what other sweets we weren't allowed to have. Like we used to hoard frosting. The Betty Crocker like tubs of frosting. Nicole and I definitely used to steal those and like hide them in our room and eat them sporadically. I probably would have eaten that freely since I'm home. I don't need to be hiding it. Nobody else is there. I can do whatever I want. Um, I did do this as a kid home alone. Our dad used to have I don't think he did this on purpose, but he used to have shelves for all of his movies, and it was like the kid friendly ones were at the bottom, and kind of as they went higher, they were like PG 13 R. I definitely climbed up a few times to get like the PG 13 R ones, and would just come down with whatever and watch it. So I
But we
definitely
used to
would do
watch
that.
those anyways.
But when they were there,
I felt like we still watched them when we were there.
no, but I'm saying like I got to pick the ones. Like it
Oh,
wasn't like Dad was being like, "Oh, you guys can watch Aliens because you watched it 20 times." I
yeah.
was like, "I'm gonna watch Working Girl and understand none of it." Like I got to pick the R-rated movies. So
Gotcha.
that's what I do as a child. As an adult, basically the same thing. I'm home alone quite a bit. I'm in a long distance relationship, so I live by myself. But I would just be watching TV and movies and relaxing on my couch. Oh, and reading.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that.
What would you do?
Um, I really don't know actually, because I felt like we. It sounds bad. Not that we were home alone a lot,
But we were home alone.
but yeah, we we were responsible enough to be left alone without a babysitter.
Yeah, and we were responsible enough to go places by ourselves.
Yeah, at a very young age.
Yeah,
Which different times, because I wouldn't
different
recommend
times.
doing that now.
Different place.
I feel like I would almost not set up traps like Kevin, but I would like build forts and stuff. There is one scene in this movie where he's like doing the sled down the stairs.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's fun.
we used to do that, but not a sled. We used to use pillows.
Yeah. Pillows and blankets, we definitely did that.
And we had a steep staircase that had like a
Turn.
sharp, like 90-degree turn, like right at the end.
Yeah.
That was probably very dangerous. Oh, we used to do mattresses. We used to try to shove
Yeah,
the
mattresses.
mattress down the stairwell
hmm
and ride them down.
I mean, they were futons,
Yeah.
so they had a little bit more bend.
Yeah.
I love how you say, I wouldn't set traps like there's just robbers in our neighborhood.
Well, I meant like I would do fun stuff like Kevin did.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do, I think.
I believe that.
Yeah. As an adult, since you shared,
Yay.
I I don't even know what I would do. I mean, I'm home quite often a lot.
Yeah.
Watch TV, hang out with my dogs.
We get a lot less physically active home alone as
Oh,
adults.
I'm not sliding down my stairs or anything.
We could try.
Although I took a couple tumbles because that carpet is slick on our stairs for some reason.
Get it together. Our family falls downstairs a lot.
We do.
Like, a lot, actually.
I feel like my depth perception is not as good as it was.
Or falling upstairs is the worst.
Yeah.
Like, you miss a step and you're like, ugh.
Takes your breath away.
Yeah. those shins.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next question.
Stairs could be the young family nemesis.
It could be. It probably is.
It is.
Who's your favorite character?
Who's my favorite character? It's a twofer. I love the Wet Bandits. I love Marv and Harry. I wish they were in the movie more because when you actually think about it, they really are only in about 25 minutes of this movie, and it's like spread out throughout. I think that they're just such a good chemistry between them. They're funny. They're smart. And it's just really cool to see Joe Pesci like be in a family friendly film. Like we're used to like Goodfellas, all these mob movies, My Cousin Vinny. To see him like
I love that movie.
being in a family film. My Cousin Vinny, great.
Yeah, I love that movie. I would say the same. They're my favorite. I love Kevin too, but I think they're a lot more fun.
Kevin's a douche.
And they're hilarious, I think.
But it is interesting because as a kid, I was rooting for Kevin, 100% rooting for him. As an adult, I'm rooting for the Wet Bandit. It's interesting how you're like, yeah, kid power, and then now I'm like, no, you guys are funny. Kevin's a jerk.
Yeah. We still love you, Kevin.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, love ya. Except for Page Master, really messed me up.
I have not seen that movie, and couldn't even tell you.
I mean, smart idea, just scary.
All right, next question.
Next question.
Question is, oh, so it's kind of similar. Do you think you could be home alone and do all the things that Kevin did?
Definitely all the goofy stuff he did, like jumping on the bed, watching rubbish, and eating ice cream. I honestly don't know as a kid would I have clicked that I needed to do laundry and I needed to get food.
Yeah.
I probably would be in there eating mustard packets and soy sauce. Like I would try to get it till it was done. I don't think. However, I still think I would have tried to keep a cleanly house because our dad is a clean freak. So even if I thought my parents were gone, I think instinctually I would have been like, put it in the trash, throw it away,
Yeah.
clean it up. Dad's coming home.
I would agree with that on the cleanliness part, which has transitioned over into my adulthood.
Me too.
Where I'm very OCD. Yeah, I feel like I could be like Kevin in this movie, being left home alone. I don't know if I would have gone that long without calling 911 though.
Yeah.
But
I honestly don't know that I ever would have stepped foot outside.
yeah.
Like, why leave
Just
the house?
stayed in the whole time?
Yeah, why not?
That's true too.
I don't know.
But our house definitely was not that big, so
No.
we had one bedroom where we shared between the three of us.
Yeah, like if the space would have been nice, but I wouldn't have been like, yes, the luxury.
Yeah.
See, if Home Alone had been in our house, it would have been a completely different movie.
Yeah. Probably much shorter.
Yeah. You're stealing one TV and my mom's jewelry.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't even think our TV was
80s, 90s Japan.
I mean, if someone's into records.
I was about to say, Dad had a bunch of music equipment.
Yeah. Someone's into that.
Yeah, they could have gotten a good price for something on the street.
Yeah. We got a couple bikes too.
Why we're not stealing bikes?
You never know. We could be desperate.
We're not hawking bikes on the black market.
One of a kind from Toys R Us.
Oh boy.
All right, next question. Last question?
We can ask a few more, I think.
Well, depends on.
We've been answering very long questions.
Yeah. What's your favorite scene?
Ooh, what's my favorite scene? I like the first time he sets up like all the mannequins to do, and he's like got the ropes on his feet and the music's playing. I like that little party scene. I think that's fun because it starts to see what Kevin is capable of.
Yeah, that was a good scene. I would have to say all the scenes with the traps.
Because you like seeing people get hurt.
I'm not a mean person.
No, I know.
It's just fun to watch.
Yeah, but when it starts getting real, like with them slipping on the icy steps, like I felt that.
Yeah,
because I've done
that's
that.
a very real thing.
Gotta walk like a duck.
It's just ridiculous. It looks like Howard the Duck, which is creepy.
For people watching or listening, Brittany's wearing a shirt that has a duck attached to it, and she's shimming it about like he's dancing.
The duck has a Santa hat on.
He does. He's Christmas themed.
Yeah, but it does look like Howard the Duck.
All you lucky YouTube watchers, you got the visual.
All right. On to the next question.
Okay.
Why did I fold this up so many times? What's your favorite quote?
What's my favorite quote? It's not a quote, but I love when Joe Pesci gets shot with the BB gun the first time, and he's like in the grass. He's like, "You little,"
We can't talk.
which I've read is that because Joe Pesci was so used to doing like the Goodfellas, Martin Scorsese movies, that he never received a script before that like didn't have a bunch of cuss words in it, and this was John Hughes and Christopher Columbus's way of like, obviously he can't curse because this is a child's movie, so that was their way of being like, here's what you can do to still get that like same meaning across. And he does this humbling thing.
Interesting. How do
Yeah.
you know all that?
Nicole, I research a lot of movies in my spare time. I love looking up movie trivias, movie facts, any behind the scenes stuff. I just love making movies and TV. I love it. I love every aspect.
So that's what you're doing at Home Alone.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing when I'm home alone. Look at that movie facts.
I'm gonna have to go with the line where he's like, "I made my family disappear."
Oh yeah, I made my
Just
family disappear.
I know the way he's like questioning it, but also enjoying that it happened.
Hmm.
I love that part.
He's a good little actor, that Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Should we do one more question? There is one last question.
Let's do it.
It's what's your favorite trap?
How do you know?
Because I read
Cool.
it.
Okay.
I wrote that.
What's my favorite trap? What is my favorite trap? What's my favorite? I don't like the ones that are like deadly. Like I like burning him and like singeing his hands is not very funny. Stepping on the nail is not very funny. I truly think just the simple icy steps, especially when Marv is down by the basement door, because he literally at one point his legs spread so far apart from the ice that his feet are up against the wall, and that's the only way he can stand up. And I thought that was like, I was like, oh, that's a genius move, Marv.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good
Nice.
scene.
Icy steps.
Yeah, that's not. I feel like that's a natural trap.
No, but he actually pours the water. You see
Oh
him pouring
yeah,
the
yeah,
water.
yeah,
Yeah, it was on purpose.
yeah. I'm gonna have to say the paint cans on the stairwell.
It's like he's got his hands up, like.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but I just love that part.
Could you imagine if those paint cans opened?
That'd be a mess.
I mean,
They've got hardwood floors.
no, but it was hanging around the ceiling. It would have been dripping
that's
everywhere.
true.
No, they don't have hardwood. Oh, they have hardwood downstairs, not
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah.
In that
But
very green and red house.
yeah. But even then, it'd probably be hard to get off the floors.
Yeah.
But he miraculously cleaned up that entire house. I'm sure he would have gotten it.
Kevin knows the mystery of cleaning out paint.
Yeah. But which is hard
It is hard.
because we still have paint from a big earthquake we had on the carpet.
It's still there, and I think the paint cans might also still be there.
Yep.
I don't know.
But on that note,
Yeah.
we want to thank you for joining us with the lightning round from Home Alone. We hope you all watched this movie. Like I said, if you haven't, be sure to go back and watch it. It is a good movie. It's definitely a classic.
Get you in the spirit.
Yeah, still a very good Christmas movie, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Very much agree. But we appreciate all of you watching us on YouTube and as well as everyone on our podcast platforms, downloading all our episodes. We really do appreciate it. You supporting us.
Yes.
Watching us be ridiculous, basically.
Laughing at our own jokes.
Exactly. They may be funny to one person.
Us.
But thank you so much for tuning in again. And next week we are doing Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, please join us for that.
Yes, absolutely. So be sure to watch that movie, and we will see you here next week.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Have a good week.
Bye.